Hello, beauties and bees. I haven't made a post in a while, but I am inspired to share with you only because they told me to. Not them, they, but they, that, them, that, they, that makes up the collective of they who ain't playing with any of us, especially those who are in the know that can do better. With that being said, why I wanted to say bunny bread. Okay. Nope. Oh, yeah. So you want, okay. Excuse me, I'm trying to get to the portion in which they want me to share with you. Because I have been being talked to about some things. And this thing came across my social media desk. And then it came to my mind's desk as well as ancestral visitation. So a lot of third eye, crown chakra energy. Those who are truly of the we energy would understand what I'm saying way beyond what somebody else may take a bit and piece of and run with and think they got it and they don't. Okay, so with that being said, don't make me laugh now, Divine. All right, so what came across my spiritual desk was a confirmation of that which came across the social, which was a picture of Ella Fitzgerald sitting with Marilyn Monroe. And in this picture, they wanted me to read what it was that I saw and translate it spiritually, so I will do so as I have been led to do so for you that are of the upright, and even maybe for the ones that ain't of the upright energy, because someone said, out of the goodness of my heart. Well, out of the goodness of my store chambers will I bring this good and wholesome meal to you on this Sunday of exposure. And on this Sunday of exposure, aligning with the great big O, or the circles, the many circles of life and that which is beyond it. Do we touch and agree in the spirit that this message is protected, that all that would send it the evil eye get returned to senders for doing so? Those who don't wish the message to go forth are prevented as well in what they wish to go forth, because as you sow it, so shall you reap. Also, in that energy, going back into what was said of this reading of this photograph, you see a dark divine feminine and a light divine feminine energy of our ancestors. This is for all of my niggas and all of my crackers that are not offended. You know, that don't hold that as an excuse to continue on certain false narratives that make us forget the bigger picture of the black and white energy, meaning dark and light, and intel, meaning that which is intelligence that continues on giving birth to intelligence. Okay, with that being said, they're sitting together, right? And you see all of this in the background that's going on. In my spiritual eyes, it was looking like deals. It was looking like people that knew something that they didn't know. Even in the corner, in the back end of the photo, if you can bring it up for yourself to, look at it for yourself and along with your guides, whoever you choose to align with, you will see that there was two other beings behind her, two males that seemed like they were in a transaction of some sort. Look at it spiritually. Then behind those men, there was a light figure that was shrouded in darkness, but was very concentrated on what it was that was going on in the background of these two divine aspects of the divine feminine energy. With that being said, all you see is commotion surrounding innocence. One that is not so aware in all of that quote unquote blonde energy, okay? You know, the kind that they project. And one that's trying to explain something or converse with that energy that is of dark, okay? Or darkness, blackness, divinity, that which gives birth, okay, to etc., etc. In saying that, we have no excuse. Our ancestors are on it. We're in the age of Aquarius. All of these deals to continue on sacrificing the innocent, exploiting their gifts and talents, putting them off into narratives of the same old curses, be it the curse of, high blood pressure, diabetes, amputation of legs and stuff, cancer, overdose. All the while, these people in the background, spiritually speaking, participate in these things, expecting none of those type of ends, if you get what I'm saying. Those who like to spin the narratives of those who should reap the harvest of the labor that they put in by way of their natural gifts and talents, and whom these individuals assassinate. But there's been something of the two that is presented in the front of the photo that's been looking behind. And all of that energy, it's behind, but it's not in a low vibration of making it quote unquote scary. But it is scary if you're not of that which it's been investigating concerning. With that being said, to my high vibrational actual soul tribe members that abide, that actually love me, this thing that has been going on where people want to flip narratives on you by calling you what you have said by way of prophecy, or that which is written in prophecies to try to curse or hex you with, is made null and void. And it's returned to sender, just as it is for me. You cannot come up in my energy calling me a man and I say, yes, that's what I am. I am not. I'm a woman. And I represent mankind in truth by merging and aligning with that which is dark, meaning it's the beginning. It's before all of your bullshit. Therefore, primordial. Therefore, I will not call it a lie. So you coming in, up to me and trying to speak my words to try to curse me, it's not going to work. It's not going to work for the collective that are of me, that are of that thing. Because we see you. We see what you're trying to do to our mental. And I pray against, even in this moment, all of your psychological warfare of trying to flip the script that you made by your deeds and what you decided to do. Not us. It was your decision. I want every good thing that is owed to me by the divine because they say it is, not because of man or my expectation towards man, just because they say it. So therefore, I will not call them a lie by saying it's okay for you to put me in any poverty mindset or that of the collective. With that being said, I don't have anything to worry about concerning my mind, my body, my heart. What will be, And what won't be, certainly won't be just because you project it, whether it is on your platform, your place of work, sending someone my way in that energy to try to distort my energy into believing a false narrative concerning myself. It won't work. It doesn't work. Also, with that being said, with the energy off of those who design and manipulate and use their work spaces in order to send distorted messages as threats, off of them back to you, to the divinity that is of me, that is of that thing that I'm talking about. Not to call it the thing like that, but y'all know. You are loved, and whatever it is that you're going through, please stay encouraged that our ancestors is over all of these narratives that are supposed to make us not think of this energy as being a collective disrespect to what we are and what we are from, and even exploits the innocence and the loving connections we have amongst each other, given, certain people that use other people's tragedies as a mean to exploit or, benefit from or laugh at and mock at. And it was giving me the energy as an example of Helen and Bernadette from Candyman. You know how they was playing around with the energy, the ancestral energy of pain? Those that are in that energy that align with their forefathers and foremothers in that energy are being looked at. And I don't care how they think they have prospered in any way or any form. It is not true. It's an illusion, just as the illusions that they cast. It goes hand in hand. With that being said, they were playing in front of that mirror. They was calling on the energy, and then all broke loose off of that, because there's something about past lives, karmic ties, and people not even understanding what it is that they're waking up that has known of their deeds in times past. Okay? With that being said, I've never wanted that type of smoke. And if you're anything like me, you haven't either. So though we find certain things funny, it's not funny. It's just funny how they think it's funny. And I'm thinking, what is funny about it? Not funny as in, ha, 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 that's so funny, but like funny, like you think that's funny? I don't know. You think that's cool? In reference to her shaking the photo, not going to get anything out of it that needs to be seen, because she's just doing it for fun, and she think we do it for fun, but we don't do it for fun. We look at things for spiritual reasons, to really dive deep, because it's our true gifts and talents in the way we are created naturally. It's my natural talent. So therefore, I can't relate to Helen or Bernadette, because I don't want anything that bad that I'm going to come together with somebody and be all friendly in front of the mirror playing with my actual fatherly energy that has been shrouded in pain. As in the word that I saw today, Padre de Sufrir. So that's funny. I don't think so. And this is the energy that I've talked about in past reads, about this cross energy that has been inverted, and this old narrative that that's okay. And those who actually get it refuse to make art that goes along with that false narrative. And with that, I say, good job for you. Hopefully other people align themselves to know that this is not a joke. This exploitation of pain. Pain is a teacher, but it's not the only teacher. And when you constantly want to act like you're the father and teach the Father's children what you feel like they ought to know according to your unjust standards, then you are causing something to rise up, especially in an age and a time where it should be that way, that justice come forth for humanity, because it's about being humane. And if you're humane, that means that you're not being inhumane by liking the pain of others. That should be saved for cinematics, right? Art on a canvas, something like that, a poem. I don't know. I am not a martyr. I hope to those who are of me, that is of that thing that I'm talking about, that is actual and factual, know that that's not meant for you too. That is an old play narrative that was never supposed to be. But in all patience and long suffering has our divinity, okay, that is black and white, okay, have been watching us So no one's safe in that energy if you ain't safe. I mean, if you've been safe, meaning you've been humane and you've learned your lessons as quickly as possible, and you've listened to reason when reason visited you, and you let go of even logic of man to put up that which is crazy in your mind, to evaluate it and to understand and acknowledge it as being greater than the logistics of men, then you have nothing to worry about. But these people that have continued on with this energy of, it feels so good to make someone else feel low. I'm going to use whatever forces, connections, groups, ops type of energy, not to really us, but to the intelligence of divinity. Oh, the ancestors, the emissaries, celestial and galactic, are not playing. They are not. So people can continue on with their spell work and their casting forth of whatever it is that they're doing and trying to get us on these loops and these rotations of events like they have done our forefathers and foremothers that actually were of Big Mama and Big Daddy energies, who loved even through their pain, just as I'm loving right now to say this message. Yeah, those ones. And they don't care if you black or white during this age. They really don't care. Everybody can get it, is what I'm getting. It don't matter what creed, color, skin. You want to keep with the dumb shit, they're going to get dumb with you. All right. I think that's all I wanted to contribute to that. Is there anything else y'all would like me to say? Something about the subconscious and guilt. Don't let them do that to you. A lot of times it's just a manifestation of their own mind and guilt that they don't deal with. So if you are feeling about something that you know you've healed from, you've moved away from, you've progressed from it, meaning you've actually changed, meaning, or, this is a whole nother O-R-E, or you've never been really of whatever it is they're trying to project, and you know that that's a lie. You shouldn't entertain it anyway. Someone said that on a clip. It was an older woman. She said, if you know it's a lie, baby, don't entertain it. That sounds like Big Mama energy there. So there you are, beauties and beasts. I hope you have a good Sunday.